What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Y'all see that smoke? Yeah, smoke coming from the blunt, smoke coming from the Theraflu, all that. But yeah, top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Whenever this video may find you, I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blood Money Bets. That's this channel right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all on. How y'all do yesterday. I was asked yesterday. You know, we did scrape out some Blood Money Bets. You know the vibes. But yeah. I was asked yesterday, so got to try and bounce back and be better today. So if you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet. That'd be very appreciated. All right. So quick recap of yesterday was trash. 0-3 on the straight. It is my boy. You knows it. You know it. Double S in this thing early. But yeah, man. Just wasn't good yesterday. 0-3. Nick Richards really let me down, man. Had 5 rebounds in the first quarter and played like 12 minutes the rest of the game after that, man. It really wasn't good. So that was kind of like a kind of idea of hang on, I know somebody in at my door. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Give me 10 seconds. Hold on. Okay. All right. I had to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Knock on my door. Y'all know what time I be streaming. Don't nobody come to my house unless it's like a telemarketer or something. That'd be over the phone. But anyway, yeah, man. Nick Richards pissed me off yesterday. Well, it wasn't him, it was the coaches. Dirty yesterday. And then what other straights I had yesterday? Brunson, his threes. I mean, he just didn't shoot any. Didn't need to. They blew their ass out. And then there's another play I really liked, obviously. Oh, Miles Bridges. Yeah, Miles hurt us, man. Miles hurt us. He finished a couple points. He was in a great matchup, finished a couple points short. And he finished 1 point short of cashing us out on another blunt money bet. So we hit I did a late SGP with the Kings, like a plus 600, something like that, 500-600. That hit. And then I did there was another one I put on the timeline. I don't know if I gave it out on the show or not yesterday. That hit. But one that I know I gave out on the show yesterday, oh boy, it was 1 point away from cashing that plus 700. So Blood Money best continue to do their thing, but we got to get these straights back right today. Only got one so far, but we'll find some spots. We'll find some spots probably live in these games, and we'll go through all the games too because I don't have much today, y'all. But we're going to find some spots, maybe in game, maybe when injury news drops. But yeah, so that's that. Oh man, I don't got my pen. Yeah, I'm tripping today, y'all. You can tell I did this stream. I'm gonna have to leave again to get my pen when y'all start giving out picks and all that. But yeah, man, it was just a up and down day yesterday. Ended up being okay, but yeah, we're gonna try and get better today with it. So straights, all right. Detroit, man. Just like my guy said, my guy Sahan Shah, you know, with the vibes. Yeah, man. Detroit, I gave out -1.5 on the timeline. And it's crazy because like I waited for the news to drop. I saw Lori was ruled out, and as soon as Lori got ruled out, I just shared it on the timeline. So I'm like, oh shit. Oh, that's my boy AC Woj Shams. Yo, follow Woj Shams. I think Woj Shams went 6-0 yesterday. I think my boy went like 6-0 yesterday. But yeah, man. The Detroit line don't win the 2.5. It was 1.5, 2.5. Same, not the same thing, but I still like it there. It's like I don't want to fall into the narrative of now or never for Detroit because they can lose by 15 or 20. I just continue to believe they're not as bad as the team as they're putting on. Now, they are a completely team without Jalen Duren, but they are getting Isaiah Stewart back tonight, who's going to give them a little bit of leadership and a little bit of strength. Not going to give him much skill, not going to give him much scoring, much rebounding, but give him a little bit of defense, give him a little bit of heart, a little bit of, come on, you motherfuckers, let's get this W, all right? They're at home. All the reasons that you would think a team with a 1 or 2 point spread should win, besides the fact that they're on the 24 game losing streak. I just don't think Detroit is that bad. I think Ivy's starting tonight. He's looking like he's going to be in the starting lineup. That also helps. That should be more minutes for Burks off of the bench because Ivy coming off the bench tends to take minutes and touches away from Burks. I just like their chances tonight. Got Bagley in there. Obviously, wish we had Duren. If we had Duren, then I would feel a lot better. But I just think this is a good spot. And we're not even talking about THT, who's been balling. He's not playing tonight. Lauri Markkanen, who would be the best player on the floor tonight, he's not playing tonight. They still got Sexton. They still got Olynyk. They still got Abachi. Utah still got some players now. It ain't going to be easy, but I think Detroit takes care of business tonight. So, yeah, I got Detroit -1.5. Detroit -2.5 is just fine. Again, I don't want to feed into the now or never narrative like, oh, my God, they got to win this game or they're not going to win. They could lose 40 straight games. Who fucking knows? But they have shown a little bit of fight lately. They did play decently versus Atlanta. So I expect Detroit to actually get that W tonight because – man, at the end of the day, man, this is basketball. All right, this is basketball. This is, 5-on-5, roll the ball out and just hoop. And no matter what, sooner or later, you're gonna get the better of another team. Sooner or later, and then when you just look at the 5 out there for like Cade Cunningham, Bogey, Ivy, Stewart, and Bagley versus the 5 that's probably gonna be out there for Utah, we don't know yet, but you're gonna have Fonteco, Colin Sexton, maybe Abachi going to be out there. Then you're going to have Olynyk, who I like tonight. And then you're going to have Walker Kessler out there. It's just, it's where's the scoring going to come from on Utah end. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fuck with Detroit, and we will see what happens, all right? And we're getting the blood money best. That's the only straight I have. It's tough, man. I got some looks with props, but everything been cooked. I really like the Ja points, but I fell asleep this morning. I got off work at like 8 this morning. I'm like, he had 28, 29. That's a little rich for my blood, but maybe I'll get there. Woke up, his ass at 31. I'm cool. If anything, I like his assist, but it's Indy. Ja could have 40 tonight. Ja could have 50 tonight. This is fucking Indy. It's going to be no defense, up and down, barely any rim protection, even though it's Miles Turner. So I couldn't talk you off a ladder and Ja. Maybe I'll get there. Maybe I'll play him live. I don't know, but I almost got there with Ja points. I think him, and we'll get to this on Blunt Money Best too. I think him and Halliburton ball tonight. I think even though Memphis should win tonight, in my opinion, India's in a tough spot. They're playing a 9th game, I think, in 15 days because of the in-season tournament. 9th game in 15 days. That's nasty work. That don't even seem possible, but I think they is. So, but with that being said, I think Halliburton gonna get up for that matchup tonight versus Ja. I think we're gonna have a nice classic point guard battle tonight. So, almost got there with Halliburton props. Might still get there with Halliburton props. And honestly, I'm waiting for these other lines to drop. I'm waiting for I see my boy Black Thor talking about Ja triple-double maybe. Yeah, I could tell. Couldn't talk you off. He had a triple-double against him last year, a 40-point triple-double. So I could not talk you off of it. Definitely worth some blunt money in my opinion. Definitely worth it. I like his assists a lot tonight. I think he's going to be able to get, oh my God, Jaren Jackson Jr. just going to be able to eat. Ja going in the lane, kicking it out to shooters if he decides not to dunk it every time. So Ja, any way you can get him tonight, I couldn't talk you off of it. It's just his numbers seem so sharp that I can only get there with blunt money bets. So it'd be something like a triple-double for me, maybe like a 35, 8-8, some shit like that with Ja. And the same thing with Hallie. Don't sleep on Hallie. Hallie can get a triple-double tonight. Remember, it was just 2 weeks ago where Halliburton everybody was starting to talk like he was a top 5 player in the league. Like, don't forget, and the Halliburton madness 2 weeks ago, all right? Like, his threes was at 4.5. Don't forget that. And they sitting at 3.5 tonight versus a Memphis team that don't guard the 3. So I almost got there with Halliburton threes as well, but it's just they're on such a stretch of playing games and shit. It's just kind of tough for me to, get on them like that, Paul. So with that being said, let's get into some blunt money bets I am official on. I'm still looking for a couple spots. I did write down some players, and y'all can give me who y'all like, and I'll write them down too. But I wrote down some players that I'll be waiting for their lines to drop, and just to see if I want to play them a little later. But yeah, let's get into blunt money bets. All right, but yeah, hit that like button for me real quick. That'd be greatly appreciated. All right. So blunt money bets. We do this. We've done this twice this year, maybe 3 times. First time we hit for a plus 2,800. So we're gonna try it again. We're just gonna fade all of the teams on the back-to-back, except for Chicago. We're not gonna fade Chicago. I won't be surprised if the Spurs win that game, but we're not gonna fade Chicago, and obviously we can't fade Minnesota because they also playing a team on a back-to-back. But I took Detroit, the Pelicans, OKC, and Memphis. I took them all on the money line, and that's a plus 650. Well, actually, it's a plus 550 now because, like, as soon as I dropped this, news came out about Kawhi and Paul George being questionable. So they took OKC from like a minus 180 to like a minus 220. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, I put it in. It's still a minus 550 right now. I play it to a 500. All right. Like it a lot. Again, Detroit, I took them as a straight bet for a unit, so I expect them to win tonight. New Orleans, I didn't like that line already. I almost got there with New Orleans already, except for y'all know I don't really trust. It's tough with New Orleans. Only one I like on New Orleans that I got faith in at this point is CJ and maybe a little bit of Valanciunas. But CJ is definitely my guy and Trey Murphy Jr. But Ingram and Zion, I don't know what the fuck they be on, bro. They be on some shit. They be on some shit. So but with that being said, that's a short ass favorite for a team that they might be better than. Like, come on. They might be better than the Cavs full health. Like, if the Cavs was fully healthy and they fully healthy, which they are, they might be better than the Cavs then. So they was a underdog or a short favorite, whatever the fuck they was, a short favorite against a team that played last night. Even with Donovan Mitchell, I still would have got on New Orleans. But so the fact that Donovan Mitchell got ruled out, don't bother me at all. New Orleans, obviously it helps, but yeah, New Orleans, OKC is just, you got a team that done won like 8-9 straight games in the Clippers, and they're a 4.5 point favorite. 4.5 point underdog. That's telling you all you need to know right there. They telling you right now, like, look, we is not expecting them to win this game. Now, OKC obviously is a good team, but you would think that the Clippers would get a little more respect in the market. But it's the fact that they playing back-to-back games. They don't mind dropping one right now. I think they don't want something like 11 or 14 games. They don't mind dropping one on the back-to-back. Kawhi has played, I think, every game. I think Kawhi has played every game this season, and Paul George has played every game except for 2 this season. I think Kawhi has played every back-to-back, and Paul George has played every back-to-back this season. I believe, and they also averaging, I know for a fact, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they're averaging the most points this season, the most minutes this season than they average ever as Clippers. That's how many minutes per game they playing. So, long story short, them motherfuckers playing like they ain't been the most injury-plagued niggas in the league the last 4 years. They playing like they 22, 23 years old. That's how the Clippers is playing them. 35, 37 minutes a game. They playing back-to-backs. They not getting no rest. That's how they playing them. So I say all that to say this. I think tonight, and they asked Tyronn Lue about this. I got this information. I was watching some podcast. I think it's an Asian dude named Ami. He nice. I fuck with him. His name Omi something. But anyway, he said he asked old boy about it. He asked Tyronn Lue about it, and Tyronn Lue told him, we gotta play these guys because we lost 6 straight games when we got Harden. When they got Harden, they lost 6 straight. Remember when everybody was saying this team was so ass and then Harden fucked them all this other shit? So that's what, now they don't want like 11 or 14 or some shit, or I don't know. I haven't been that many games with Harden. Have they played 20 games with Harden? Maybe. Either way it goes, they've been winning a bunch and they've been playing a lot. Now, with that being said, I think tonight is the night where 1 or 2 of those guys do not play. So I take OKC and Memphis. Memphis, y'all, I fronted, man. I left money on the table. I knew Memphis was going to do what they did to New Orleans. I knew it. I knew at that point. I knew they was going to win. But covered up 8, I knew it. And tonight, nah. Indy is just like the Lakers, and I wonder what Adam Silver going to do. These teams off this in-season tournament, it's because it's tough. Like, you getting up every day for this shit. You getting up for this. You playing a bunch of minutes. It's feeling like playoff basketball, and now you just back to the regular season. I'm like, That's why the Lakers, I don't think the Lakers don't won a game since the in-season tournament. Pacers ain't been playing well at all. I think their defense is the worst in the league since the in-season tournament. So, yeah, go ahead. Give me Memphis. Ja with them fresh legs. Ja with something to prove. And Memphis finally like, hey, we got our guy back. Oh, my God. We ain't got to be out here, playing crazy and having Desmond Bane take 25 shots and be a facilitator. His ass can just, sit in the corner and be a nice second option. Jaren Jackson Jr. can, maybe get a post-up, face-up every now and then, but we ain't got to depend on him. Jaren Jackson Jr. low-key was balling, though. Like, before Ja came back, Jaren Jackson Jr. had back-to-back 40-point games. Jaren Jackson Jr. was putting on. So, yeah, a lot of talk for me to motherfuckers say Detroit, New Orleans, OKC, and Memphis to blow money back. We gonna move this along. I only got like 3 more, so shit. I ain't got no viral lay yet. I ain't got a lot yet. We still getting a lot of more information coming in, but we get it. Is what it is. All right, next. Couple. I like both of these. This is a plus 762. About 7 legs. We've been good with these all season. Basically, we call these receipts, or we call these square blunt money bets, you know what I'm saying? But everybody can't hit them. If everybody could hit them, everybody would hit them. But we've done pretty good with these, something like 4 legs plus 5, 600, 6 legs plus 6, 700. This one is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 legs plus 762. So, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of a receipt, kind of a safe. You don't want to call nothing plus 700 safe, but a little bit of a safe blood money bet. But yeah, I love it. So let's get into it. Plus 762. No, I like it a lot. I don't love it. I like it a lot. Simons, 5 assists. Anthony, how about we start from the earlier games? I'm tripping. I wrote this down based on how I capped them. All right. Colin Sexton. We'll start the Detroit game. Colin Sexton, 23 points, and Cade Cunningham, 21 points. Great matchup for both. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the system. We probably will be laddering Colin Sexton tonight. I just gotta wait for the smoke to clear, man. We still waiting on a lot of news. I want to see some lineups. I want to see everything before we exactly start going crazy with like ladders and stuff. But Colin Sexton will probably be laddered, and I'm interested to see who's gonna be the second guy listed. Maybe Abachi. They got Fontecchio, but they listed Fontecchio early. Like, to me, sometimes when they list a motherfucker early, they list him for a reason. They want you to hop on his ass early. Pause. And Fontecchio could go 5 for 5 from threes tonight. He already held us down for a blood money bet once. But I want Abachi. I think Abachi got a good game tonight. But yeah, Sexton 23 points, Cade Cunningham 21 points. Good matchup for Cade. I think they give up the second most points. Actually, no, they don't give up the second most points in this position. They give me the line now. Yeah, that's bogey. But still, good matchup for Cade. Either way it go, I don't know who the fuck's gonna guard him. Yeah, so 21 for Cade, 10 rebounds for Giannis, 8 assists for Ja. I love Ja double-double tonight. I think him and Halliburton both kind of a double-double. Obviously Halliburton, but I love Ja double-double tonight. Couldn't talk you off his triple-double. But yeah, Ja 8 assists. Wemby 12 rebounds. And Anthony Simons 5 assists. And Kyle Kuzma 21 points. I'll run that back again because it was all fucking scattered all over the place. Colin Sexton 23 points. Cade Cunningham 21 points. Giannis 10 rebounds. Ja Morant, 8 assists. Wemby, 12 rebounds. Simons, 5 assists. That's Anthony Simons for Portland. Kuzma, 21 points from Washington. All right. So Sexton plays for Cleveland. Cade plays for Detroit. Giannis, Milwaukee. Ja, Memphis. Wemby, Spurs. Simons and Kuzma, they're in the same game in Washington. Okay, so one more last time for the vibes. Sexton 23, Cade 21. I think both of them are going to have maybe 25 to 30. Giannis 10 rebounds. He should get 12 to 14 tonight. We'll see. Ja 8 assists, 11 for a double-double. Wemby 12 rebounds. He had 20 rebounds last time he played Chicago, and that was the first time that he actually moved to center. Was when he played Chicago that game. So yeah, shit, he can do it again. Also, Vujacic got busy that game. Vujacic don't respect my money, so I'm not gonna bet him. But I couldn't talk y'all off of betting him. Every time I bet the bitch, he always fuck up. But Vujacic could get crazy. Maybe. I only reason why I responded to this comment is because that fucking Walker Kessler, I wanted to bet him so bad. Then I seen him. I'm like, oh, that's why I don't bet him. This motherfucker had 3 points and a heartbeat on your ass. Then the next game, he had 12 points. Same thing with rebounds. He'll have like 11 rebounds in a heartbeat. Then the next game, he'll have like 4. But blocks tonight versus Detroit, yes, you got to. With Jaden Ivey starting, yes, because Jaden Ivey is literally going to run in the lane and throw up some bullshit. So, yeah, I would definitely look into Walker Kessler blocks. What's the line though? Let me know that line, Dre. All right, so yeah, Wemby 12 blocks, Simons 5 assists. He's got 5 assists in all of his last 3 or 4 games, and Kuzma 21 points. Kuz should be able to do whatever you want against this defense. That's a plus 762. Next, this is a plus 2706. It's just a plus 473 and a plus 389 put together. 4 legs from each game put together. I did not play them separately. I just played them together. So yeah, Ja Morant. We're gonna go to the Memphis game. Ja Morant, 30 points. Desmond Bane, 20 points. Halliburton, 25 points and 12 assists. Love that. That's a plus 473. I already spoke to why I think all these can happen. I think this game obviously can be high scoring, and I think this is a game where the stars are going to do their thing unless one of them just have a bad game. But in a fast-paced game, Halliburton 25 and 12 is nothing. Now, he ain't really been scoring like that lately, but I think with Ja, dunking and going crazy, Gideon and all that shit on the other side, I think he going to want to, like, shoot some threes or some shit and get it popping. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and take Halliburton to score 25 and get 12 assists. With Ja to score 30 and Desmond Bane to have 20. That's a plus 473. Next, we parlaying that with, we're going to the Orlando and Milwaukee game. Paolo, Franz Wagner each to have 20 points. Dame to get 3 threes. And Brook Lopez to get 2 blocks. That's a plus 389. Again, this is in the Milwaukee-Orlando game. Paolo and Franz Wagner each to have 20 points. Dame Dollar, 3 threes. And Brook Lopez, 2 blocks, plus 389. Put those together, and you got a plus 2706. All right. We have 2 more blunt money bets left. Actually, 3. Yeah, we got 3 blunt money bets left, and that's it. So only 6 right now. So I will have at least 5 or 6 more on the timeline. But that's really it. And then we could chop it up. I'll go through all these games real quick and give y'all my opinions about the game. 2.5. That seemed like a doable number. I'm interested to see what he's done over his last few games, but that seems like a doable number. But yeah, then we'll run through these games and then we'll get into what y'all talk about. Excuse me. I gotta stop sipping this shit like it's good. This is fucking Theraflu. I don't know if y'all can see this shit. This shit like yellow. Either way, go. This shit's terrible. I need to just down this shit. I'm sipping this shit like it tastes good. All right. Next, in the last few bets, these last 3 blunt money bets are all going to be in what I just felt like it was made for me. Points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. This is on FanDuel. All these are on FanDuel, actually. And what you do is you scroll down. It's on popular, and you scroll down to player to have, and it'll say player to have points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, all that shit. They be gatekeeping because they don't got Milwaukee up yet. They don't got nobody from Milwaukee up yet, I don't think. No, they don't got Milwaukee. They don't got the Milwaukee game up. They don't got a couple games up. Or maybe they do it by time. I don't know. Ugh. But yeah, either way it goes, let's get busy. CJ and Hallie each, they have a point, a rebound, an assist, a block, and a steal. CJ McCollum and CJ McCollum and Tyrese Halliburton. So these are like my guys, man. These are the guys that are like sneaky steals and blocks guys that they're gonna get rebounds and assists as well. A category like this was made for them and people like Giannis and Bam, but it was made for these sneaky guys. So we just gonna put CJ and Hallie each to get a point, steal, rebound, assist, and a point, steal, rebound, assist, and a block. It's a plus 1160. All right, CJ McCollum from New Orleans and Tyrese Halliburton from Indy. All right, just to get a point, rebound, assist, steal, and a block. Plus 1160. I'm loving that. Halliburton covered his last night too, by the way. Jakob Poeltl didn't. And the other one who was in that, he got ruled out. I forgot. Somebody got ruled out. Yeah, somebody got ruled out. So we ended up making like a little bit of money on that round robin because Halliburton hit his. But yeah, Jakob Poeltl fronted. He had everything except for the steal. So it is what it is. But yeah, do it again, Hallie. Next. Same category. We're going to round robin this. This is a plus 7,000. Ochai Abaji, plus 470. I might just play him solo. Look at his game log. And I expect him to get 25 to 32 minutes tonight. So we'll see. Ochai Abaji plays for the Jazz to get points, rebounds, assists, steals, and a block. Plus 470. Herb Jones, another guy this was made for. He ain't been doing it lately, but he should do it tonight. And Ja Morant, sneaky, right? Ja can get a block. You know Ja can get a steal, and he going to get the rest of that shit. So, yeah, Ja's 310 to get all of that. I tried to do Hallie and Ja. You can't do it from the same game. They gatekeeping, man. They gatekeeping. That's crazy. Why can't we do it from the same game? I mean, you would think it's harder to do in the same game. But either way, yeah. But I like Ja. So this is round robin 2s and 3s. Herb Jones, Ja Morant, and Ochai Abaji. Plus 7,000 when they all hit, but 2s and 3s, real spicy with it. You know what I'm saying? Ochai is a plus 470. Herb Jones is a plus 205. And Ja Morant's a plus 310 to get points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. And last but not least, Ja Morant, Memphis. Herb Jones, New Orleans. Ochai Abaji, Utah. And last but not least, the big guys. The big guys are sneaky in this category. The big guys are definitely sneaky in this category because a lot of times they get steals just by bad passes. So they're not like stripping nobody. Just somebody just throw a bad pass and they standing there and they just get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Duren last year, 2 blocks, 2 steals was real profitable for me. Jalen Duren last year. Come back, King Duren. Damn, bro. Fuck. Get that ankle. Matter of fact, don't come back, my nigga. Sit out, because you nice. You going to be different. Sit out. However long you need to sit out to that ankle is 100%, bro. Don't even come back this year if you don't got to. Because that's crazy. Some keep going out with the same ankle. That's worrying me. Jalen Duren, probably one of my favorite top 5 young players in the league. He got to get right, man. He too talented. Either way it goes, the bigs have a great shot to cover these, so we're going to go with them. And this is a straight no round robin. It's a plus 1139. Jaren Jackson Jr., beautiful spot for him. In a fast-paced game, he should definitely get all of these. The thing I worry about is a steal from him, but hey, we'll see. Wimbiana, what's my son's first name? Victor, yeah, Wimby. But yeah, Victor Wimbiana, yeah, of course, that's what he does. You know, you get all these niggas like 7'30", like you're gonna get a bunch of shit. And Jared Allen, sneaky, right? Yeah, Jared Allen. Out of all these guys, he's a plus 176. Low key, think he got the best chance of getting it tonight out of all 3 of these guys. Actually, out of everybody I posted tonight, I think Halliburton is first. Then I think Jared Allen got the best chance to get it, to be honest with y'all. But we're going to see because they all going to get it. We're going to hit these shit. All right. So to run that back, Jared Allen for the Cavs, Jaren Jackson Jr., also known as Triple J from the Grizzlies, and Wimby from the Spurs. Each to have points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. That's a plus 1139. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your blunt money bets. Not much. Not much. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them things. Probably have 4 to 5 more in the timeline. We're about to get into y'all comments in a second. And we about to break down the rest of the slate. And that ain't going to take long. But before we do that, we have actually reached the first promotion portion of the program. Get better at that, right? If you're watching right now on YouTube, please do me a favor with a heartfelt. You see me, Flu Game Dream. I'm still trying to do my thing. Just hit the like button, you dig? Because Kamara receiving yards. I don't like the NFL. I only like the NFL on Sundays. I only get hyped on Sundays. These Thursday games don't do shit for me. Maybe I'll do a little capping right now, but I'll be so deep in the NBA, man. Shout out to them niggas that could do both. I'll be so deep in the NBA, bro. I don't even pay NFL no attention until like Saturday morning. I start capping NFL. Like, I don't be knowing who be on these Thursday games. But I see Kamara playing, so I've been playing Kamara receptions and receiving yards like almost every week. So that's just my first thought. I would be Kamara. Look at his receiving yards and receptions. I don't know what they are. I would assume his receiving yards are like 40, 30, 35. I play all them shits. His receptions is probably 3.5. 2.5? Nah, 2.5 is crazy. 3.5? 3.5. Shout out to You Better You Bet. That's one of the dopest podcasts, Nick Costos. He'd be like 3.5, 2.5. I don't know how they started doing that, but yeah, definitely one of my favorite like whatever you call them, like with Ski. One of the niggas that really got me in this shit, my man Lockie Lockerson. But Ski, my man Lockie, Crispy Capping. It's a few other niggas that I always fuck with. It's another dude named So Money Sports too. He don't really be posting like that. But yeah, I fuck with him too. All right. So yeah, let me give y'all some looks and shit that I'm waiting for. I might get there with Cade assists, Jared Allen rebounds. Jared Allen might get ruled out too, by the way. So we'll see. Yeah, Lockie a GOAT. Lockie my man, like, yeah, Lockie Lockerson the GOAT, bro. That's my man, son. Like, yeah. When I first got on Twitter, I used to be under his, because I didn't know how Twitter works. I used to be under his comments. He always used to talk bad to me and shit. For real, shit crazy. But yeah. But anyway, Jared Allen rebounds. I'll be looking into that, but he might get ruled out. But yeah, TJ McConnell. I think Nembhard got ruled out, or Nembhard is questionable. Got to be looking at something with TJ. Also, so I'm going to do it, man, just because it's on my spirit in my grandma Lizzie voice. It's just on my spirit to play TJ McConnell. They do the point, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. Son don't never get no blocks and steals. Oh, he gets steals all the time. He get everything but the blocks. But he's a plus 850 for that shit. Oh my God, TJ, you can't get a swipe down? Y'all crazy? I might have to do something with Tej, man. I don't know, man. But geez, I just feel like, but aside from that, TJ, yeah, TJ, I think he possibly gets some minutes tonight. Chris Middleton, I don't think he has a minutes limit no more. I've been looking at his game logs. I think Son got like 30 minutes in like 4 or 5 straight games. So I don't think 4.5 and 4.5. God damn. Nah, I'll take the 30. 4.5 is crazy. Like, the fuck? Yeah, I would personally take the 30. He can get that in one play. I would take the 30. I don't like that 4.5. That and shit. Fuck around to get that in the first half. I'm just saying. I like the 30.5, bro. I would fuck with that. But yeah. Ooh, I might play that. Who they play tonight? That's bad. I don't know. I'll get to it. Either way it goes. Brogdon tonight. He's been getting a lot more minutes, back to like how he was. I thought that maybe they'd move into Scoot. It's not that Scoot is back and healthy with Simons. I thought, but Brogdon done got 26, 27 minutes, coming off a 29 or 30-minute game. So Brogdon may be back to getting 28 to 32 minutes. If that's the case, got to look at his threes, got to look at his assists. And then they play Washington tonight. Also, I mean, I know, but Ayton, you might want to look at Ayton. I wrote down Kessler double, then I quickly X'd that out. But Olynyk, watch Walker Kessler have like 13 and 20 tonight. But still, I can't trust him. Kelly Olynyk might get crazy tonight. He's also another sneaky one. I like Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk and Valanciunas. That's two that I might get there with on that block steal shit. Kelly Olynyk and Valanciunas, bro. Sis, look, them two there. Yeah, I like them two as well. But yeah, Olynyk, Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony should cook tonight. The Bucks, they cannot guard guards. Jalen Suggs is questionable. Jalen Suggs should play well too tonight. He's from that area. Well, he's from Minnesota, but he played AAU ball for like the best Wisconsin team and shit. He's got a lot of ties to Wisconsin. He was in Wisconsin last year for like a high school game or some shit. So yeah, might want to look at Jalen Suggs, but I like Cole Anthony tonight. The boy Kamara from Phoenix. The boy Kamara, he might be worth the look too. How it depends on how you want to do him. I would look at his threes. 2 threes like plus 185. Nice little parlay piece. Nice little blunt money bet piece. He's hit or miss from 3, but he should get plenty of opportunities tonight against Washington. He plays for Portland. He gets about 25 minutes a game. Named Kamara, Taurasi Kamara, rookie or some shit. And I buried the lead. Jaden fucking Ivey tonight. I was looking at my Facebook memories. This time last year, I think it was yesterday. I had bet Jaden Ivey plus 1,500 to score 25 points. Yeah. So, and it was on a points bet. Yeah. And it might have been against Utah. But yeah, Jaden Ivey tonight. Jaden Ivey. So yeah, those are the shits I'm on. Shawal said Ayu Dasoni, one of everything on FanDuel. I know Slim don't play a lot of minutes, but got it in the last 3 games. Ooh, Ayo, good luck. Yeah, I gotta get Dream gotta get this pen because y'all about to start cooking up. Y'all about to start cooking up. I hope Mom Who Bets don't be in here on my bone about not having the timestamps. I don't know, Mom Who Bets. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the timestamps today. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my pen in here. But yeah, it's gonna be a short show. But let me run and get my pen. But before I do that, I'm gonna run through all these games. Then I'm gonna get my pen because the comments about to go down. I could tell. All right, Jazz in Detroit. Yeah, Sexton, Abaji, Kessler, Olenek. It's a lot. Ivy is probably who I like most out of that game, but we'll see when his lines drop. His lines haven't dropped yet that I've seen. Hopefully they drop at like 12 and a half, 13 and a half. We'll take that to 20. But yeah, Ivy, I like Ivy, Cade, and I think Detroit's going to win that game. Probably got to bet the over. I'm not an over-under guy. I didn't even look at the number. But, I mean, who the fuck's playing defense in that game? I know Detroit not. Shit. So, you got to look the over there. New Orleans and Cleveland. Yeah, New Orleans, that's what they do. New Orleans will lose this game. They might, but I think they're going to win. But they should win, but they might lose. Yeah. Old boy went crazy yesterday. G Leaguer Sam Merle, and I should have known because he went crazy in Summer League. We was kicking on him in Summer League. I remember that Summer League run we was on. Damn, we was on a run in Summer League. God damn. I don't know how many dreamers was around for that run. Good Lord. That common sense Summer League run. Like, I don't know these niggas, but this seemed like it could happen. We was going stupid in Summer League. But yeah, and that's how I know Kamara from Phoenix. Well, he was in Phoenix. Then he got traded to Portland. Either way it goes, man. Yeah, Sam Merrill, I'm sure his line's going to be nuked tonight. But, bang, bang, George Niang. Couldn't talk you off of him. We'll see if Amani Brooks get activated or whatever. We get some lines from him. Trey Murphy Jr. maybe. Yeah, Spurs, Chicago, Kobe. You know what Dame did against them. Guards be killing the Spurs. So you have to look at Kobe. It's just tough on the back-to-back. That's another reason why I don't have a bunch. A lot of these guys, all these are on back-to-back. Like, all the games are back-to-back. So they got a game tomorrow. Like, you just got to be very careful with these props tonight because sometimes we get fucked on props and it's the perfect situation, i.e. Nick Richards. Like, why the fuck did he only play 19 minutes last night after having 5 rebounds in the first quarter and playing 25-plus minutes in 5 of his last 6? He got 19 minutes last night. So it's hard enough to like be on top of this shit when things going your way. Now you want to bet a bunch of props when you don't know if niggas' minutes going to be put down. You don't know if teams are going to give up. You don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot of ugly blunt money bets tonight, like with people that we don't really normally bet on because I'm thinking it's going to be blowouts or, but stars could be stars, always can happen. But just be careful. That's why I couldn't talk you off of Kobe, but I'm not going to put a unit on him just because, again, great matchup, but it's on a back-to-back. Wemby got a great matchup too. Who else? DeRozan, obviously, he had 10 assists last time these teams played, so you might want to look into DeRozan. Caruso's back, sat double digits in both games. He's been back, I believe. So look into Caruso. Indy and Memphis. Definitely stars will be stars game. I touched on that game enough. Spurs in Chicago. I seen the 3 last night, and I wanted to jump on the 3, but y'all know me. I try not to be square with I'll jump on the prop early. But with the spreads and totals, I'm trying to get a little better with those, so I try not to jump on them too quick unless I just know, like, fuck it. But I had a feeling that line was off. But with that being said, I think the Spurs at 6, ugh. I mean, it's ugly, but if I took anything, it'd probably be the Spurs plus 6 because that line moved up 3 points and Chicago is playing a back-to-back. Indy and Memphis, spoke to that. I could only look over in Memphis. Orlando and Milwaukee. Milwaukee lost to Orlando in the first game, so it's a little bit of a revenge angle. No Dame that first time too, so this is Dame first time playing them. And I don't know who they got for Dame. Fultz is going to be out, maybe Suggs. So we'll see. But Suggs is questionable. We'll see if Suggs plays. But I do like Suggs. You might want to throw a little something in there with Suggs. But Cole Anthony for sure that game. LA and OKC, you have to see who's there, but I think OKC wins that game. Oh, Russell Westbrook, excuse me. Did I not mention Russ? Let me go get my pen before I fucking forget. You know what I'm saying? Goat Brook. You did? Yeah. Russell Westbrook going back to OKC in a game where he might start or come off the bench and get 30 minutes. Sign me up for everything, rest of the night. Yeah. LA and Minnesota, shit, yo. I don't like betting my Lakers. I don't like betting my Lakers when somebody not playing. Like, whoever got good luck betting my Lakers, like, show me. Like, good luck to y'all. I can't bet the motherfuckers. Like, I can't. I don't know what to expect. So yeah. A lot of people saying Conley tonight. Best of luck. I bet Conley once this year in an A+ matchup. Motherfucker did nothing. You ain't gonna get me twice. A lot of times it only take me once. You know what I'm saying? In Washington and Portland, that game got potential, I think, just to be a beautiful game where it's gonna be a bunch of points scored and shit. Maybe Jordan Poole pops out tonight, but I think that game got a lot of potential to go crazy. All right, so let me run and get my pen, and then we get into the commentarios. I think I said that right. Yeah, we get into the commentarios. Hold on. All right, big fucking vibes. Let's get to the comments. See what the Dreamers on. See what the Dreamers talking about. Justin Smith, yo. Hit the like button for me, y'all. Happy Thursday, Dream Team. Damn, it's Thursday? Yeah, that's the problem with working nights. I feel like it's Wednesday. It is Thursday. All right. Yeah, happy Thursday, Dream Team. Hope we all get some cash tonight. The slate small, but I need the bankroll to get bigger regardless. That's a fact. Like, comment, subscribe. It's simple. Yeah, man. We're going to find some spots, bro. We're going to find some spots. We definitely going to find some spots. Stank 182, what's the vibes? You already know we are Detroit. My boy Double Lesson here. Artie Flex, what's the vibes? Back in Blood Night. Yeah, we got to have something, man. The Gale was popping. Aaron Campbell, what's the vibes? My cousin here. Definitely need to cook something that makes my broke ass feel better. Pause. Yeah, man. I think I cooked up a couple. I'm fading the first few games of the slate tonight. What you mean by fading, my guy? Just saying like fuck them. You ain't fucking with them. That's what you mean. Let me know, Spence. What you mean by that, my boy? Really Bonds, appreciate you pulling up, man. Black Thor here with the Ja triple double. Yeah, I could not talk you off of that. Let me write that down. Because I did see that he had like 40, 15, and 10 in one of the games he played them last year. So yeah, always could happen. Kobe White over 33 PRA. If I was doing anything with Kobe, that's what I would do. Just because and I told y'all this yesterday. Like, I just feel like it could be a game where he could have like 19 points, 5 assists, but like 7 rebounds or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that would cover it. It probably wouldn't. But if I did anything, I would do PRA. I wouldn't just do points. Now he could just cover his points. He could, but I would like add some more with it just to give you a little more room. I wouldn't just fall right on his points because, like I said, on the back-to-back, the legs could be shot. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Mike Conley threes ladder to the moon. Okay, all right, y'all do y'all thing with Mike. To be honest, the only play I really like today is Vujovic from Chicago. Yep, points rebound over 30. Normally stay off his ass because he burns me, but there's no reason he doesn't eat tonight. Yeah, man. Oh shit. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel the same way. He does really good against Wemby. Or did good against Wemby last time. He's been balling. I can't mess with him, but that's a good play. Miles Turner and Jalen Smith both questionable. I don't know who's gonna stop Ja at the rim. Oh boy. Yeah, man, that could get real ugly real quick. Yeah, we talked about Kessler blocks. Remember Ja first press conference back. The reporter asked, "What? Yeah. Hallie saw that too, Solo. Hallie, I bet you Hallie saw that too, because they threw out Brunson. They threw out Hallie though. That's a good point. And if y'all remember, if y'all remember, that whole laser shit that happened in Indiana. Ja and them put the laser on the nigga in Indiana, put the beam on some in Indiana after they got into it. I think Nimhard and Ja got into it, and that's when Ja was like, "Oh, y'all ain't like that." I fuck with Ja, but my nigga, come on, son, you not like that. Your people around you are like that, but you not like that. You gotta stop. I love Ja. I love Ja. Like I love Ja like I love LaMelo, y'all. But Ja really turned me off, bro. Ja used to really be my guy, like LaMelo was. But that son, he gotta relax, man. He really gotta relax. He like I understand sometimes, bro, but anyway, yeah. So I think tonight got some potential. Now we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, you got a lot of people questionable. You got Indy on a back to back, but it's definitely some blood there. It's definitely some bad blood there. Definitely. Like I said, the whole putting the beam on somebody was that was in Indiana. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in that game. Yeah, Lockie Lagerson definitely to go. Okay, playing the Rams. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Him and Kyron Williams, he should score 2 touchdowns. You know, throw some shit like that together. Oh yeah, let me write down Ayo. I like Ayo at plus 790. Okay, I could see that. I could definitely see Ayo. Rose best we here for sure. LOL. Can't do Ivy tonight. That man has I know. See, that's how I feel with Booch. Yep. I played with enough fireman. Yeah, that's a fact. But it's crazy because it's like it's one of those nights, yo. And it's cool, man. Like we ain't gotta go crazy every night. You know, we ain't got to, man. We could just sit back, wait for some spots, and try to hammer a couple live spots or something like that. You know, wait for more information to come out. But y'all know me, like normally I could always whip something up, and I did. I got us something here, but it's just a night where I just think the pickings is slim, as they say. It's slim pickings, man. It's slim pickings because the lines are sharp, you know. But yeah, it's a couple like Colin Sexton. Sun is at like 27 and a half right now. Like, what the fuck? At 24 and a half, you would be like, okay, maybe I'll play him. They're like, nah, 27 and a half. Like, god damn, you know? So, and the same thing with Ja. All right, maybe at 29, I'll play him to get 30. Like, nah, it's 31 and a half now. What you want to do? It's like, all right, man. And like, what the fuck? My boy already flexing this thing. Sneaky Bojan revenge game versus the Jazz. Threes might be a good look. Yeah, I think his threes are a good look as well. I went back and looked at his history last year. He had one good game and one ass game versus the Jazz. So I don't know about the revenge there, but I think Bogey is definitely worth the look. He's gonna be in a blunt money bet. He's not in one yet. He'll definitely be in a blunt money bet. I don't think I have him in one yet. Nah. No, but he won't be in one. Dream, what's the vibes, bro? I like Walker Kessler 2 blocks and Wimby 3 blocks. That's only 115. Go on DraftKings if you can, Topher. I feel like that should be a little more than that. Well, is Wimby block line at 3.5? If Wimby block line is at, maybe it's at 3.5. Because I'm thinking like Wimby 2.5 blocks should maybe be like minus 170. And then Kessler 2 blocks should be like minus 260. I could be wrong though. I don't really like that price, Topher. You my man's. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with the Dreamers. I don't like that price. Can it happen? Yeah. I don't like that price. Shop around, try and get a better price. And if so, put a half unit on that. I don't like that price. I think that should be like a little better than that. If that's the case, fuck that. Kessler 3 blocks. It would be 3 blocks. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that shit like a little, get a little more juice in there. I don't like that though. If Suggs is out, Woj Shams in this bitch. If Suggs is out, I like something like Dame 30, Cole 20. Suggs their best guard defender by far. Bucks can't stop guards, like you said. Both guys should see a boost. Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, that's why I put Dame threes. I gave out a blunt money bet with Dame threes. Yeah. Dame gonna hit his threes regardless. He's gonna get his threes up regardless. No matter who's guarding Dame. That's why I took his threes. But I agree. If Suggs is ruled out, which I highly doubt, if Suggs is ruled out, you have to pivot toward Dane points. Oh my god, yeah, for sure. Getting money, J Dub. What's the vibes, my guy? Make sure you like and sub. Malik Stuckey in this thing. Dream, what's good? You like Devin Vassell, 4 threes plus 210. Get Chicago? Yeah, I could talk you off of it. I could talk you off of it. I struggle with Vassell and Keldon. I just have Vassell to score 25 in the wrong round, but he got 19 or 17. So I couldn't talk you off of that. I couldn't talk you off of that. I just think, is he that good of a shooter for his 4 threes to be plus 210? I guess, because that means his 3 threes is minus 110 probably. Yeah. Grizzlies team total over. That's a nice look, Damon. I like that. I'll write that down. I like that look. Taysom Hill touchdown, Mobile, Alabama. Good shit on Reggie Jackson too. Good shit, Mobile. You was right on Reg. I think he finished with 4, right on the nose yesterday. Had 3 early, so good shit. Taysom Hill touchdown. Okay, I can see that. Taysom. I can see that. Grizzlies team total over 1. God damn. 126. What the fuck? But we just got to get used to these numbers. It's a new NBA, but wow, that is crazy. Okay, Woj said he laddered Keldon up to 4 threes plus 700. Shot 6 and 11 from 3 for Chicago last time. They left him wide open in the corner on every drive. Just need him to hit him. Okay, I'll write that down. We got some Keldon and some Vassell love from 3. Interesting. Interesting. 2 guys I tend not to touch, but okay. I don't mind tailing a dreamer here or there. What do you think about D'Lo 10 assists? He had that both games that LeBron didn't play this year, and he's going against his old team. I could see that. Only issue I have with that is Minnesota being like the best defensive team in the league. So maybe those 10 assists aren't so easy to get. I would personally lean D'Lo 3s in a revenge angle, but I couldn't talk you off his P. I mean, you could just do P plus A. But yeah, I could. That's a good sneaky look. D'Lo with 10 assists, sneaky look for sure. Vaughn in this thing, yeah, Topher, you should get some better odds than that. Yeah, I ain't really like them odds. Gee, I ain't like. Just looked on DK. Kessler block 2.5 is plus 100. Wimby 2.5 is plus 140. Yeah. Yeah, so if you get Wimby 3 at 140, Kessler 2, I feel like you should get better odds than that, Topher. I don't know. I like Fontecchio 3s tonight. Okay, Wimby 3 is minus 135, and Kessler 2 is minus. Damn. Yeah, head to DraftKings. You're going to get better prices on the steals and blocks always on DraftKings, my boy. You always going to get that. I like those 2 together, though. I like them. But get some better plus money with that, and don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Scared. Don't be afraid to just take Kessler 3 blocks, my guy. Don't be afraid. If you take your Wimby shit, take Kessler. Now I know Kessler, but yeah, don't be afraid to take him at all. But I like that look. I like that look. All right, dreamers, man. I'm about to dive right back into some more props. I'm about to actually get some food. Appetite coming back a little bit. I'm about to grab some food and I'm about to dive back in. Hopefully, we got some more props, but if not, I'm gonna do a little more research, try and find a couple more spots, and see what we got. All right. But yeah, just to recap, only straight I'm on is Detroit. Got them at minus 1.5. 2.5 is just fine. I think Detroit does do the job tonight. There's a lot of spots to like as far as props. Well, I'm not going to say a lot of spots to like. There's not really a lot of spots to like, but there's a lot of spots to look into tonight with props. So I'll be interested to see what these lines drop at. All right. So be careful. A lot of teams. Yeah, I was saying that, Vaughn. I was saying that, that's why I don't have a lot today with blood money bets. I don't have a lot with props. And if I do target guys, I'll be targeting guys that are kind of blowout proof. I'm also going to be looking into some of the bench guys. Like, it's so funny. I was thinking Peyton Pritchard last night. I wanted to play him last night to get like his max points and shit. I think he might have got him, but maybe he didn't. I don't know. But he's a guy that's like blowout proof. You want to look at guys like that in the slate like this a guy that's going to play. TJ McConnell. TJ he tends not to be all the way blowout proof, but he'll get some minutes in the blowout. He'll get some minutes. I'm not saying he's going to be on the floor at the very end when the clock hits 0, down 40, but he'll still get his minutes in the blowout. But yeah, there's a few players that's blowout proof that I'm gonna have to look into. Try and find a couple with Max Ladder they asked to hit him tonight, something like that. So yeah, man. As always, hit the like button on your way out. I appreciate everybody rocking with me. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get this cash. We gotta have it, man. So let's get it.